Hello and welcome back to Path of Exiles. This is episode 11 of our Necromancer Minion Build Guide for new players. This is keeping it very simple, no special gear needed, none of that. And we're just playing along, and I'm showing you that it's a very viable build and everything's a lot of fun. In fact, we'll show you what we've got on our skill tree so far. We went with that for the more damage, more attack speed, and more movement for our minions. We have two we've done the lab twice for the ascending into Necromancer. And then we went with this because of the elemental resistances. It just makes it easier to hit those targets of 75% for the cap. It just makes it easier. And we also get some cast speed and more damage for my minions as well, and more damage here, and a it's good. So far I like that. Then we'll zoom out and I'll let you take a look at this. You could always even pause it. I think that captures it all so far. So all the highlighted things, we went right down in here. We got this. We went over here and got these even. We might take that next to see if it helps us. We're not doing any damage ourselves. That's the whole point of this. We're not doing any damage ourselves. We're letting our minions do everything. Now we do launch summon raging spirits. We stand there and go, but those, we're launching in them and then they're doing the damage. So we're not really doing the damage ourselves. We cleaned out our dump tab. Just double checking. Oh no, we didn't. Oh, it's an embarrassment when I open this back up and I see it like this. I thought I did. All right, don't look in there, guys. I did want to find, there was a shield in here. Let's see. There's a possibility, not a shield, but a gem. And was it under? No. So did we lose it? It was some kind of like shield. Let's go to here. It was a blue gem that I remember. Not discipline. We're still working on our auras, but we're okay so far. What was it? Not blight. I'll have to track it down. Infused channeling? No. It was an interesting gem that we put on, and it like a shield discharge. Was that it? No. Let's type in the word shield. Discipline. Discipline. This one? Reckoning. Ooh, reckoning. This thing. I mean, this would do it by itself. What it would take up? 100 reckoning? No, that's a trigger. What would it cost? It does some attack back when we block, but not yet. That's interesting. I could throw it on there for now. Just throw it on there? No. We'll put it in here. What I'm going to do is try to... We'll move on from that. Sorry, guys. But I'm thinking you see me think out loud and figure this out. What we did have was, and I forgot to do it last episode, was some fun. Let's go into the menagerie, and I think we might have... Look at all these guys. This is just crazy. Do we have three? We have three specters now. And sometimes you pick a specter and they're not very good specters, but these things, those are the specters. We got three of them. They really zap around and do a lot of... They're very aggressive, and I had some archers that weren't really doing much in the back. All right. And... so we have vitality going. That's how we call the convocation, is where we pull them all back to us. That's our Arctic armor. That doesn't need to be there. It just keeps on resetting itself. We have two golems now, so let's get those up. Yeah, we already have them up. We have that guy, the attacker. He helps our regen. Our regen, because of vitality in this, is 324 per second. Oh boy. Alright, ooh, we get a unique amulet. Okay, what else can we get? And a unique bow. We don't need the unique bow for right now, so we won't do that fight. Oh! Add a mod to a Crusader item. So that beast... Oh, we have to get one of these guys with that, and then we can do it. So if we have a Crusader item, we can add a modifier to it. Interesting. So we can modify items like that, like that. And nothing else here, so we're going to go back up. And we are going to try this fight. It's a level 53. before I go into this fight, let's click just usable. And then we're going to go out. We're going to launch our guys like this. And then we'll even launch some of these. And then we'll click that and the amulet. Start it off and back away, back away. Oh my god, it's just a swarm. Did we win already? This is easy, guys. This really is easy. And we're going to be getting more life here to crank that number up. Oh, we're 63. That was why it was a little bit easier, too. What'd we get? Ooh, interesting. Oh, it requires level 20. So it's not necessarily an end game item, but let's see what it is. Alright. Dexterity and intelligence. Okay, not looking really great. 8% max life, I like that. 28% chance to gain a frenzy charge on killing an enemy affected by at least 5 poisons. We don't poison. We could poison some, have these guys, poison on hit or something. 13% chance to gain a power charge on killing an affected by fewer than 5 poisons. Okay. 10% increased damage with poisons per frenzy charge. So this is like a poison. This is all about poison. Oh, we're not going to use this. 3% increased poison per. Yeah. But if you make a poison build, that seems like an interesting item. We're just going to toss it away into our unique collection right here. This is the unique collection. That way it sorts it and it shows you which ones and how many more. There's 1,095 uniques. We only have 8 so far. We have a bunch in standard, but lots and lots. But, away we go. Let's dive into the right act, right here. And I think it's right around here. We're going to go this way. I'm having a blast with this. If you guys like this content, I don't like having this. I don't like saying this, but I have to because it's actually important. The like, subscribe, and or comments, that's really, really important. It gets the word out on these videos. And it tells me, hey, this is the kind of content you want to see more of, and it's really neat. I like it. It's cool. Oh my god, this is just devastating. Come on. Ooh, a 2-stone. We'll take it, just in case. We'll take that as well. We'll take that as well. Look at this. They're just climbing all over the place. And we'll take that for the chromatic. Oh, we were getting poisoned there a little bit. We're standing in the poison. And by we, I mean me. And just melting these guys. Oh, I'll take that. Come on. I wanted to pick it up. And oh, looks like we're going all the way around. Very cool. And very nice, very nice. What I'd like to have is one of these potions, like be an auto use when it's full, have the duration increased on it, and what else? And some other good thing like faster casting or movement speed, something like duration, time increased, get the quality up to 20, and then duration increased, and then auto use it. So then I can just sprint around and I don't have to worry about pressing it. And I probably won't even have 2 then. Because it'll get up to like 12 seconds at a time. It'll refill pretty quick, or maybe like a faster refill too or something. Oh, let's identify this. So that's the goal with that. But that's going to require re-rolling and doing all that kind of stuff. We could actually just do that now. Oh, no. I want to... It's cheaper to quality it up while it's white and not magic. It'll just take 2 baubles to get that up to 20% quality. So let's do that next before we do that. That's on the list of things to do. Ignite? I don't want it to ignite me. I want something fun. 7 additional items. That's fun. Let's go with that. That's worth it. They might not be good items, but... Oh, that's what we needed right there. That is too funny. Oh, boy. We'll take this out of our hand for a second. And I'll show you what I mean by this. This is the bauble that increases the quality of this flask. Now it's a 15, and the duration of the time went up, and then once we get the right duration on it, that was perfect timing. This is too funny. And let's see how fast it fills up. Not very fast. How many? It has how many charges? Currently, oh, it's almost there for a use. One more kill, maybe? Yep. And now we'll use it and speed around. And then I'll use my other one. Ooh, these are good. Come on. Oh, it's infected a bunch of them. That's good. Better loot drops. I'll have to look into what that actually does to a creature when it gets touched by the ghost. And just do this and this. Spell Echo is really nice on that because it launches 2 at a time. And away we go. I'm having fun with this. I really am. It's neat. It's fun. Pretty relaxing. I haven't had any near-death things. I think I got one-shotted once, but there's ways around that. I was probably pushing too much offense instead. Oh, look at that. But I'm going to be taking life, a lot of life now. That's what I'm going to be focusing on. And I found some easy ones to get through in the skill tree. And I'll try to enunciate very well and maybe even slow down my speech a little bit. I just know that when I'm watching YouTube videos, I really like it when I can clearly hear the person. Now, a little bit of that is my mic. The other little bit of that is me, not concentrating well enough, and because I'm talking a lot. And so I'll just work on it. It's just a skill that I have to work on to be very clear when I'm speaking. It's too easy to forget. And I know it's important because I like it. I like hearing clearly what the person is saying. That's why I'm watching a video with people talking in it. There we go. And away we go. We get another point. We could actually use this point right now, because there's a kind of a hard fight coming up, I think. A little bit of one. Conductivity. Is that an aura? It's a curse. I'll just take it and throw it in our gem collection just in case, but I don't think I want to use that. And we still have to use, we're not using much of our mana here, so it's just kind of going to waste. Because we're regenning and everything pretty fast. It will get worse once we get more items connected. Let's see. I don't really know. We're not using too much mana. So I'd like to use a powerful aura, and I'll find out a good one to use. But for right now, we really are doing really well. So it's not a big deal. But, I want to be totally strong and fun, and stronger is better. And we'll go around this way. And this guy, oh, look at all those guys. Nice. And I'll take this. And there's poison on the ground, but oh well. And there's a fight coming up here. At least I think so. If memory serves me correctly, we're getting closer to it. It's through a portal, so we won't have to do... Ooh, what is this? This is interesting. Oh, it's an evasion. We don't want that. But that's a chromatic. And, ooh, that's one of those fractured items, so it's going to have something like that automatically stuck to it. 18% increased. But there was nothing else on it, so... And I think this is it right here. This is where we're... Deodra is the thing we're fighting next. So we're going to actually get a little bit more health before we dive into this sewer right here. And the health that I was going to target, I think, was right here. mana regen again, so our mana regen is going to be through the roof. We're really going to be able... We could get something for maybe as much as like 50% of our mana to be reserved. A good one. A healthy, chunky aura that reserves a lot. So, let's see what we got here. And we'll take that, and then we're going to get this and this. That'll help with our regen and our life regen and our mana regen and life. We're at 1946, and now we're at 1989. Here we go. All right, let's go do this. 1, 2, 3. We'll turn the valve, and we'll launch these things out and get them ready. We can hold up to 20 of them at a time. Let's see if it works. And oh my gosh, guys, it didn't even have a chance to do any of the mechanics for this fight. I mean, that's kind of sad because I can't show you the stuff, but we just melted them so fast that it didn't even matter. There's a whole thing where stuff happens on the ground and you got to do this and jump out of that. None of that mattered. We just destroyed everything. The sewer outlet. We got to go this way. Come on. There. There's the waypoint. And now we got to go one of both directions. We can go this way first. Elemental resistance is rank 3 now. Now that's costly to put on there, but it's better than rank 1 and better than rank 2. And let's start destroying things through here. Let's do it. We are right there, and we're just cruising through this stuff. Jump up. Come on. There you go. Ooh, there was a guy back over here. A sneaky guy over here. And that's a dead end that way, so it must all be this way. And I really want to alternate between those Quicksilver flasks. That way they're regenning both of them at the same time. I can get more space or more running, sprinting, moving fast. I like running fast. Everybody does. And as soon as that little spinny thing that's white goes away, I can push the next one. I'm running so fast I can't pick that thing up. And there we go. Just destroyed everything there. And melted all those guys. It's just fun. Oh, and a silver coin. Take it. That's for the League mechanic, which I haven't stopped to study yet because there's so much other stuff going on here. And I've played it, but I just want to do it better than what I was doing. I was winning the fights, but I want to make it even neater. And away we go. I'll take out this blue pack, hoping something decent kind of drops. Oops, and we're still flying along. There might be something up there. Might be a dead end though. Maybe not, maybe not. I don't know. This could, it's usually, I think it kind of goes around that way, but yep. And jump. There's two oh, I will return for that. And in this case, because I have so much to ID, I'm taking these portals because essentially I'll turn those into wisdom scrolls at the vendor, the 2 portal scrolls, and a lot more of them. I'm going to be using a lot of them. Probably 70 things I'll ID and sell off for alterations and maybe a few transmutes. And I might even get some alchemy shards out of it as well. Was that I think that was a green thing over there. I saw a green dot. There it is. You guys are like, turn around, there's a green dot. Alright, see that green dot? It's hard to follow, but we're going to try to follow it and fight. And then it's going to stop, and we're going to follow it and fight. Get near it, and it starts. We'll turn off the map and see if we can follow it a little better. We probably can. And let's see. We're just going to follow the rupture, the abyss. Where'd it go, though? Oh, no. See, I need the map on to see the green dot sprint off. Because it'll disappear on us and charge ahead. And sometimes it'll just end there. But then other times, it takes off. Nope, that was the end of it. Sometimes it can move like 4 different places. Okay. Now it's a trove. Sometimes it'll make a portal, and then we dive in, and there's a whole bunch of stuff underneath there, too. Chisel, and it always drops one of these. That's cool. I'll take that, and it looks like we're full. Okay. So let's go back to town. Drop this off, drop that off. Let's look at that jewel because it's interesting, or it could be very interesting. Increased cast speed. That's good. Minion, minion, minion. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Every one of our minions do all that, and they have a 4% chance to blind. The blind, let's see if it'll explain it. Blind causes 20% less accuracy and evasion rating for 4 seconds when you blind them. They're easier to hit, and they don't hit as often. This is interesting. And more damage. We're going to put that right there. We're not going to vendor it. In here, how close? We're 2 away. 1, 2. And we could put it right there. We are going there, guys. That was a good roll. That was a good roll for minion damage. And we're going to have a lot more for oh boy. Wow. That was fun. What's the tiers of the roll? Tier 1, Tier 4, Tier 4, Tier 2. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, the cast speed is a little bit low, but the Tier 4 is okay. The 2 Tier 4s are okay. Tier 1's the best. And let's put these in our quad tab. This is embarrassing. Really should have checked that. Oh well. And you'll see I'll go through. And if I find something of value in here, I'll explain why I found it of value. Like that might be of value. Just because I'm looking at that red, red, green. If I put that there, we might, because it has red, red, green on it, I could do, I can't do Leap Slam yet. I can't do Leap Slam yet because I need to get a better scepter or something else to be able to enable Leap Slams. But I'm itching to get a faster attack Leap Slam combo going. And let's go talk to Clarissa.
Exile.
Uh-huh. And anybody else do we talk to? Oh gosh, a couple of them over here. Oh boy. We got our first unset socketed, a ring that has a socket. So what that gives up is, see that 16 to that implicit? The implicit has one socket. And you can change the color of this socket too, so that's interesting. We're going to take it because whatever on that. This is our first socketable ring. So let's take a look at that. Come on, be something cool. Intelligence, evasion rating, that's something. Some energy shield, some life, a bunch of regen, and some cold resistance. Wait a second. Let's see here. Global accuracy. I think we're good on accuracy. We're good on mana, light radius, and life. Can I please, 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 can I go? I don't think I can. I was going to try to. No, it's got 3 prefixes, 3 suffixes, so I can't. I can't craft on it. Let's see what it does to our resistances. Oh boy, cold resist. Is this cold? Good. Let's see what happens. Moment of truth. We're still okay. This is interesting because then we can. It alleviates, like we could put steel skin right there, and that alleviates some of our socket pressure. and it regenerates more life. I think this is good. What about what does it do to our life, though? 1989, a little bit less, but I like the regen, and I like the socket pressure. So we're just going to go like that, and we're going to put steel skin over there, and we'll put the steel skin back. Now that's our steel skin thing. But the other thing is, if we ever want to switch back to that, we've got our choices, a plethora of them right here. And we'll tie that up and better as we go on. All right. Do we have to talk to this guy? Yeah. Okay. This is cool so far. So now we have another open socket. This is getting good. It's getting nice. Did I have to pick up this stuff? Not really, technically. I've got so much stuff to ID. My God. I'm going to be an ID machine. And just like that. And like this. Take care of all these guys. It would kind of be cool to get increased duration, just to be super lazy on my skeletons, because then I could just kind of, I'd be pushing them every minute. I would say, okay, what is that? Why isn't that one dying? Huh. I'll take the shield. You know, I could be really lazy that way. It would be kind of funny to do these things too, the raging spirits too. Get them up to 2 minutes, then I just walk around and barely do anything. I like that idea. I like walking around, destroying everything, and picking up all the loot. It seems funny, but that's, I mean, kind of, sort of what you're trying to do in the game. Just walk around, kill everything, and never die. Now, it's difficult to pull that off, but that's kind of what we're trying to do, if you really think about it. All right, bathhouse. Now, this is a little bit confusing. Let's go in here and see where it's going to put us on the map. Okay, let's see. We're going to. So we have to go to two places, and it gets confusing in here. So we're gonna hug the walls and try to find our way through this place smoothly and in the right way. And there's a quest in here as well that we have to do. How many skeletons do I have up? Oh, I got all 9 of them. Oh, there's another. There's a lot to this. Oh, I saw some blue guys off to the right. Okay, this is all. It's good that this is all dead ends so far. And fire all these guys off. And he just melts. And those guys melted too. And go this way. I think it's right here. This is the fight. I don't know. Nope. I like this layout so far. It's not. Oh, there. Titicus. Oh, and another thing right over here. Did we kill him already? No, we didn't. There he is. He's running around. And he melted. I didn't even barely get a chance to look at him, let alone fight him. And that's a quest item we have to turn in. Pretty cool looking item. And let's get our skeletons up and open this thing up. And just launch these. If it's a really tough essence with a lot, let's say there's an essence with like 6 things on it, which is going to be a really tough essence to open up. Well, you could pre-launch this stuff and just open it and dive away and hope that they live and it dies. I mean, you could do that. I like the idea of pre-launching stuff. And then if we had extra duration on the pre-launch stuff, then it could take some of this, you know, the worry away from it. Interesting, you know, there's ways to do content. Pre-launch, get them all set. I like that with the Azaro fights where I was pre-launching a bunch of those. What's the length of, length of time? Let's see. Where is our, is it here? Our Raging Spirits, where are they? No, here they are. They last, base duration is 5 seconds, but the actual duration is down here. What is the duration? 8.2 seconds. I'd like to get that up to like 12 seconds. Be kind of cool. And away we go. Alright, at this point, we're going to peek our heads in here and then look at the map and see if there's anything quest-wise that we missed. So we're off on the side, that's okay. And no. That's back in town. That's the turn-in. That's the other way, so we're in good shape. Okay, let's go find out what we got to do in here. I think this is a kind of a cool fight. This is actually a deadly fight. You can actually die in this one at the end of it. So it's a little tricky. I would love to be able to get this thing, but I don't think we're going to have enough skill points to get to it. Unless we hit town and hit a level. Hit town and get a skill book. I don't know if we need 2 or 1. Let's see. Yeah, we need 2 points to socket that. And then the damage of all our minions, everything just goes up, up, up. Our golems, our minions, everything. It's gonna like be a massive, massive step forward in damage. And they're gonna do all kinds of damage too. That's the cool thing. They'll be going and let's find out what this is. We're not gonna re-roll it, but it's gonna have plus chest level, rogue exile, that's good. A lightning storm, so we got to step away from it, and it hexes the area. Okay. And we're going to pre-launch a couple of them, do that, and jump away. And just launch from back here. Did this destroy everything? No, there's one guy. Where did he go? He got away? Oh no, it wasn't. It was a chest, not a... I thought it was an essence. So we didn't get anything from the rogue exile, which is okay. Oh, I'll take this orb of alchemy that one of our minions killed for us. My God, this is just... Look at this. Everywhere I look, there's just loot for me. I didn't even go over here yet. Is there loot back over here? No. Well, there is, but I don't want that. I'm taking a glance, and we still have our zombies are not dying. Our specters have not died. I'm wondering when we'll get to the point where those start to die, but so far that everything's been awesome. And oh, this is so cool. Oh, these guys can kill you. They can hurt you bad. You get a big group of them all around you and they all die at once, all those porcupines explode on you. Not good. I'm used to being a very tanky melee character, and I just laugh at those spikes. Because I have so much armor and everything that they just don't really hurt me. Something dropped. Something dropped. There's the thing. Emperor's Luck. Some kind of currency. We don't know what kind. It could be any. It could be 5 mirrors of Kalandra. Those are worth, I don't know, 200 divines. So that's like 4,000 chaos each or more. Maybe 6,000 chaos. A single mirror. And we only have 5 chaos. Or 4 maybe. Oh, we're about to level up. Oh, I'll take the heavy belt. Ooh, the strength belt. We could, you know, if need be, we could put on a strength belt over that. Let's see what it is, just out of curiosity. Some life, fire, lightning. We'll hang on to it just in case. But we'll get better belts. We'll get belts that have life, all the resist, maybe even chaos, all kinds of stuff. We're just starting out here still, guys. This is the beginner stuff. Truly beginner stuff. And we're just going to get stronger and stronger. We got a skill point to spend, but I'm hoping we could hit town before this fight and get that other socket so that we can get that socket done. And yeah, this is the fight right here. Okay. Oh, so that and that and that and that. Let's hit town. We can drop a bunch of stuff off. And not only that, but it looks like we've got a big stock of this too, so we're going to drop those down to about there. Come on. Oh, we have too many of these on hand as well. When you have too many, then it starts to go over here and take up space, so it's bad. Dump. Dump, 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 dump. That's gonna be interesting. Dump, 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 and not dump. We'll put the belt in our possible use slot right over here. And please give me a, please, 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 not him. Maybe here for that thing. Come on, skill point. Oh, oh, it's going to be a harder fight because of this, but we'll do it. This is going to be generally melee. This is going to be generally dexterity, and this is generally maybe minion. I don't know. I've seen minion stuff on here, but we're going to go with the blue one. Please be something good. It could be better than this. We don't know. Or it could make us have a choice. This could be like a very defensive one. Life and resist alls and all kinds of stuff like that. Let's find. Or it could be garbage. Or caster stuff. 4 things. We got 4, at least 4 things on it, right? This one has 4. Prefix, prefix, suffix, suffix. Prefix, okay. What do we have here? If we're wielding a staff, no. Critical strikes of spells, no. Critical global strike modifier. Multiplier with cold spells. So if you were a spellcaster that dealt with cold, this would be, and you're having a staff, this would be great. But we're not any of that. So we're just going to put it away for later.
Stay out of the shadows.
If we ever want to make one, I can't put that in a jewel slot. Just dump it. Stop saving stuff for maybe later in some other character. Just gonna go with this. Okay, let's dive back into this fight. Alright. Adjusting the microphone, adjusting everything in. This is a tricky fight, but I think because we're gonna have all of this, all these guys, we're just gonna be able to run and avoid the bad stuff. And we're going to launch a bunch of these. And we're going to launch and get away from the bad stuff. Come on, Yugal, go fight those guys. And just on the outside, out on the outskirts, staying out of the stuff. And this should be an easier fight than normal. Like normally I have to get right up on his face and do all kinds of stuff. Our creatures are living. Our regen is regenning all our creatures too. At least I think. Yeah, our regen is helping all of our minions stay alive too. That was easy, guys. That wasn't even. We didn't even get barely touched. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is a interesting game now. It was before as well, but the only downside is we don't get to see the fight. It's all happening. It's like, I don't know, stuff is going on. And what is it highlighting now? Barely. See how barely noticeable that is? It's this one right here. Reduce damage, 50% chance to reflect a hex if they cast it on you. Nah, I'll stick with this. It looks like we have... Which one do we have? I can't even tell which one's highlighted. Oh. We didn't pick one. We never picked one before? Interesting. I thought it just picked one if you didn't have it. Now it's picked. Interesting. I never noticed that before. So you got to pick one. You know, they're both not picked. I mean, if you have one up and it gives it available, just make it picked by default, guys. All right. And by guys, I mean PoE should do that for you. Now it's truly working. Okay, the stun, you can't be stunned twice in a row. Or this one, no. And we're still having this where it fixes its stuff. Okay. Ooh, did we get a point? Oh, yeah, we got a point, but we need 2. Okay. Alright, let's move on. And I think we can just portal out of here, right? We'll just double check once we get to town. And I'll look back there now. By just going like this. That's a turn in. Then we have to go this way. The lunar eclipse thing. We got to go in here. It's still up. I'm going to go in there and I hope it's still up. It is not. It reset. It's okay that it reset. It's just, I wish it didn't. Let's go get a skill point. Oh, nice. Sell. Just want to sell that real quick. Okay. Skill point. And click that. Apply it. Now it's unlocked. Now we get this. Oh boy. This is going to be nice. Let's see if we can let's see if we can actually see a difference. Who knows? We got to do this. I'm going to go up this way and finish that. Let's go this way and finish the northern. We don't want to go into this area, the High Garden. We want to look for the other spot first. First you want to do High Garden, and then you want to go this way. So let's do it. We might get to fight that Hector whatever guy again. I don't know. I can't tell if we're doing a lot more damage or not. Yeah, it seems like it's just going crazy. But everything goes crazy in here. I think we've got this this place on the luxurious hideout. We've unlocked it before, so we don't need to do it again. And I think it's around and to the right, this whole thing. Let's go fight this big guy. Did I jump that wall? Oh, I didn't jump the wall. It was just a little cut through right there. And pick that up, please. No. Is there a cut through over here? No. And no. Okay. And maybe up this way. And just ignore and bite and ignore and grab this for the chromatic. Oh, is that the Hector? Oh my gosh, guys. That was that boss. I didn't get to see him again. It was just melted him. Yeah, we already did it, but I mean, we did it again without barely even. Don't tell anybody. This is too powerful, I think. It's way too powerful. And this is without any good gear. Nope. Build guide whatsoever. I just picked minion stuff and life and resists. And I even got our double golem thing. That's all I did. I searched for minion on the board. On the skill board. What's this? Oh, we get a trial of the ascendancy here. We need to do this. Can I get through here? I don't know. I can. And is there one over here? Yes. And I'll push spacebar and print, and then I'll sprint across there. And out of the fire. Locked door. I'll let this get back up. We have, oh, here's a crafting recipe. Blast duration. I wish that was gem duration. Oh, so we can cast the blast duration on our... That would be a way. I'll go look at that. Let's remind... I can't ask you to remind me. If I get to the end of this episode and I didn't do the flask thing and specifically add duration to it, let me know. If I forget to do it. If I do it, then that's great. Where are we going? Hello? It's right there. Oh, that lever? I don't want to step in the fire. And then back this way. And then what? And then over here. And out of the fire, into the frying pan.
Allow your wisdom.
2 more, and then we can do another one. But the next one is hard. The 4th one is very hard. The 3rd one is not that hard. Ideally, as long as you have some. It's supposed to be done right, kind of, when you're entering maps. The first one, or the 3rd one, and then you should have good gear. Is this the High Garden? No, this is the right way. The Lunaris Concourse. And I'll prove that by going right here. See, we went that way. Now we got to get both these things. And there should be, if I'm going to take a quick peek, there is a waypoint in here, in this area. So let's go find it. I think the waypoint out of memory is kind of right here. Yep. And then we're going to hug the west wall here and find the... Let's see if we can... Oh my gosh. Get out of that stuff. I don't know how well we can tank that stuff, but probably pretty well. Staff. Oh, okay. Oh, it has the elemental... But that's okay-ish. Let's see. Adds damage, increased attack speed. All that's bad. Doesn't really help us at all because we're not... It doesn't help our minions. And we don't have attacks. So, no. Conjurer boots. Interesting. But they're blue and I don't want to scour them. We want either completely blank normal boots with 4 links or rare boots with the 4 links all being blue. But I don't mind that red, green too. We can do it that way as well. Jump up here. Spacebar. Jump again. Oh, and get this. We'll walk up here. I saw a shrine there. I think that's the regen shrine. Regen's health, mana, and I think mana shield too, or energy shield. Mana shield. I don't know why I call it mana shield. Energy shield. And we'll take these guys out. This is pretty smooth sailing. Famous last words? Apparently not. Alright, now where is this leading us to? I'm guessing off to the right? Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna lead us... Oh, that way. That's the right way. Good. And... Oh, where we go? This is so cool. Trying to speak clearly, too. Clearly and enunciate. In fact, I'll even turn the sound down a hair. Just that, like that. Let's identify this just to see what kind of stuff that can roll. Rogue Exile, that's good. 3 monster rares. Extra quantity. Cool, cool, cool. Lightning Storm, not cool. Alright, let's do it. And we'll just jump out of there and let the lightning storm and do all this thing over there. Look at that stuff, guys. That's a fractured item with... I'll show you what it means. See how it's like got the in the top left? It's a type of item. If I hold it down, let's see. It's not going to explain it. It doesn't explain it, but I'll do some research so that we can. Does it explain it there? No, but that's the fracture. That'll always be on that item. I don't care about it. Ooh, but we can take a look at this and see what that fractured with. And let's see. 9% increased life regeneration. Really? What is our life regen right now? 392. Does it just do a flat? And that's fractured on there, so if we even re-roll it, it'll always be there. This is kind of interesting. And I don't care about the energy shield that much, and we'd have some armor. This is a somewhat interesting item so far. Armor would go up to 30%. And then what is the regen? 392? Not that much more, like 30 more. I want to hold on to that item. Chaos Orb, and we could re-roll it with a Chaos Orb. You know what? Let's just do it to show you guys. See, the stats on this item are not that good. It should keep the 9% life regen when we re-roll it. So let's re-roll it and see what we get. Not that good. But that's the idea. Now you guys have seen it. Ooh, an amethyst ring. God, there's good stuff here. This is the chaos resistance type rings that we're going to need eventually. I mean, we'll hold on to it again, but it's probably a no-go. Hopefully we'll get a better one. So I'm just looking at this stuff, grab it all, and just keep moving, keep moving. I try, but there's so much stuff to get. And it keeps on getting better and better, the loot. And there we go. Everything dies, very easy, nice. Part of me wants to see what that lightning shield thing does too, where we just walk around and it just zaps everybody and chains through everybody with lightning from our shield. We electrify our shield, basically. We'll throw that on the ground. We'll take this. We are filling up with stuff here, guys. Leap. I'd love to be able to leap slam. Can't do it yet. Need a different weapon. We'll get there. And nothing this way, right? Nope. Sprint again, jump again. And that's a little slower than normal, really. I've been able to kill those guys a little faster. The single target on this is through the roof. As soon as we get, that's the thing, as soon as we get a melee splash, I think we're going to be doing a lot better on our characters, because I think they're all pretty much single target, so once we get splashed, then there'll be overlaps and all kinds of stuff. Come on. Oh, they hurting those guys over there. And another guy, tough guy over here with curses and everything. And he died. And let's get out of here. Come right back. We have so much to ID, but I'll be doing that offline. Unless you guys want to see me do an ID session, go ahead and quote down below. Mention it down below. I don't think you want to see me ID all these things. Not that fun. Occasionally I find something cool, but then I just save it and, show you guys it anyways, so you're not missing anything. And I'm playing solo self-found, so I'm not going out and buying something cool. If that was the case, I wouldn't have these weird that, and I'd have better stuff all over the place. Rings and chaos rings I put up here, and the U's there. We're gonna set this here, and that'll be just in case. Like, I shouldn't even have that. I mean, really? Why is that there? And let's upgrade everything. I'm interested to see my character in Path of Building, so that I can see what happens is, you can do tests in there. It draws in your current character with all the stats, everything, your equipment, your gems, everything. And so you can unequip, you can look at your minions, you could unequip that and then equip it, and it would show how much more damage they do because of that. And then let's say you had a similar gem, but it did different things. You could equip that one and say, oh, that one, let's say it had attack speed and melee damage percentage. Well, it's hard to figure that out without Path of Building. So you'd go over there, and then you say, oh my gosh, that's like 3 times better. And you wouldn't really know. You'd maybe kind of know, but not really. But that just gets as close to confirming it as possible. We don't have to go back yet. Let's go down here. Come on. Really? I'm trying to walk down the stairs and I couldn't do it. Tricky stuff, guys. Oh, we still have to do we had to do that. We have to do... We're going to our hideout. I almost forgot. Remember I mentioned this? Bauble. We have that one bauble. We're going to put this here. We'll put that on there. It's 20%, 7.2. Now it said we could actually craft on there. On our flask. I'm not really... Movement speed on a flask? It doesn't say... Or duration, I think. Is it under here? Is it being hidden? No. Let's take this out a second. And we'll say duration. I thought we unlocked it. Flask duration. Why can't I put that on there? Maybe it's not, the item level is too low? Maybe I can put it on this one? Item level, this one? No. No. Why can't I do this? Okay, there must be an explanation, right? Flask duration. Maybe it won't let me put it on there. It should. Let's try it on this one. No. Let's try it on this one. No. I don't know. I'll have to Google that and find out, guys. But I think I can maybe do it the lucky way. Here we go. First step, magic. Increase charge recovery. And then the elemental resistance, we don't need that. So, more charges and increase block and stun recovery. We don't care about that really. Kind of, sort of, know. And, nope, we don't care about that. Charge recovery, no. 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 Maybe because this item level is only item 4, we're not going to have a lot of cool stuff on this one. That's a very distinct possibility. Yeah, it looks like we're a very small pool of possibles. 16 charges, elemental will do it maybe a couple more times, guys. No. Charges and a I think this is what it's just going to come down to on these. Because it's such a small pool, we got to get a higher level one. I'm going to go with that assumption. Darn it. So I just learned that. I probably shouldn't have used that on the item level 3 one. Because they don't want to give you a really powerful one at, level 4. Although it would be cool to do. I'll double check that that's the case, but there's something called Craft of Exile, and you can put this item, you can go control, Alt Control C to copy its stats, and then you can import that item right into craftofexile.com, and then you can you can simulate rolls on it, and it'll actually show you what you can get, all kinds of things. That's another crafting advanced thing that you'll end up probably getting into someday. But it's important too. That'll show the possible. There's lots of ways to know the possible results. And it'll even show you the odds of getting it, which are probably pretty low. Okay. But it lasts a little longer, and we have more charges on it, so everything's cool with that. I am absolutely fine. I just don't like that secondary thing, because... Okay. Better than nothing. Let's go right back in here. And... Oh, there was a way... I think we used a... I bet you we used a... No, we didn't. I was going to say we used a portal, but we didn't. So it's in here? Yeah. Oh, well, it was right here. That's why. It was right down. That's how we got it. Okay. That makes sense now. I was like, what's going on here? I remember being somewhere, not at the beginning of something. Okay. Cool. And destroy everything. Hollowed hybrid. Interesting. I don't need the hybrid. Oh boy. A contract. That's the heist. This is advanced heist stuff. Very cool. Some boots. I gotta just leave them. I've got so much stuff to do with that. Ooh. Let's ID it just for fun. Okay. Detonates nearby corpses, guarded by that. Mirrored items. Freezes you when activated. Rarity of items. We have to really be careful with this, because it'll freeze us and then explode us. So if I can possibly do something like this. Get away! Oh my, see that? Did it hurt our guys? No, our guys lived through it. Wow. Oh, I thought it would get something better, cooler stuff, but it just dropped junk. Had a good chance, though. And away we go. Get out of the fire, get out of the fire. And away we go again. And what is this? Frenzy support. I should have waited a second so it kind of syncs up so I don't have to sit there and go back and forth. Oh well. I'll try to refrain from that and try to sync them up. It's really nice when you get a bunch all synced up and you just hit a whole row of them and they all level up at the same time. Oh my gosh, Scouring Orb, we need that. We don't need it. Oh, Enzymite Staff, but it's not 6-linked or anything. Or really even 6-socketed. And we'll take the Bassinet. Ooh, that's going to be weird. Guy was exploding. We're getting stronger and stronger, guys. And, oh, another level. And we're going to go back to what we were heading for before, which was our life thing right here. 1987. That's going to be a nice one. Apply. 2030, okay. We're doing okay. Ideally, you want to have 300 life per act, and we're at technically 2,400, but Mana Shield doesn't quite work like... Oh, wait. Oh, I said something. Did that say... What? Explodes what? What did the thing say? Monsters reflect 10% of elemental damage. That's really mean. If I were to jump in here and cast on them, I shouldn't die in here. But my creatures could die a lot. Let's see if they do. They're going to get reflected on. I shouldn't die here, right? Well, it won't matter if we die because we just leveled. Are they dying? No, they're getting reflection, but maybe reflections don't hurt them as much. We'll take that for the chromatic. But if you came down here with casting a bunch of fireballs, elemental damage on those things, you would die. I meant anything in here would just reflect, and you're doing so much damage it would instantly kill you. Or very, very quick. Like, you'd be like, dead. You're like, what killed me? Oh, reflection. And I thought I saw something about that. As I entered, I thought I saw it. And I did. That's why I went back out and looked. I go, wait a second, was that a reflect? Or an explode or something? But it seems not to affect our creatures as much. Ooh, this is going to be good. So this is a higher level area because it's Val. And we're going to see what this does. Detonates, that's bad. Additional sockets. Contained items have additional sockets. Please be a 6-socket item here. Or even here. I'll take anything. Jump away. It did, see? And we got a 6-socketed item. A Dread Maul. Interesting. But while that's interesting, it's not good because it's a strength-based item. That's a no-go. Let's, we got a depot. We have too much stuff on us. Oh, so did that guy. And so did this guy. What's their names? Let's see. It's a Jizzle Trial, Solo Self-Found, Righteous Fire. Okay. People name their characters so that in your character selection, later you can look at him and say, oh, that's my Righteous Fire guy. So that's how you know it. That's why people normally name stuff like that. And they name them by the league content as well. So when you're looking later, you can find out exactly. It's funny, but that's how you do it. It'd be nice if you could have like a note about your guy in the character screen. That way you can name him whatever you want. And then if you hover over him, it would just put the note off to the side. That way you wouldn't have to name your character weird names like that. But that's another quality of life thing. That would be cool. I don't think anybody's really ever asked for that. Let's sell this just to get the...
Hello.
We'll sell this because I want to definitely... I need those jeweler orbs sooner rather than later. depot. Very nice. Oh, where'd it go? I think it went into our heist locker. It should have. Very cool. And we'll put this back over here, and away we go. Take the portal. We'll take the boots. You see we're rolling quite a bit. You know, we just went through like 10 things. So that's why I'm picking up a lot of this stuff. To every four items I pick up is a alteration. And when you're solo self-found, you need them. You need to roll a lot because I can't buy the things, but I can roll for it and get lucky. Oh, what is this guy? He was spinning right at us. Phase run. That would be good with a cast when damage taken. It would trigger this. That would be fun. And then we'd get hit, and then I could run through stuff. Very cool. Very cool. We'll take a peek at that. Let's see. It's only 2 items. Or 1. Intelligence. What the? What? Oh, this is a Val thing. I was wondering where we are, or were. That's why that guy spun at us. He was the boss. Val, impurity of ice. Your cold resistances. And then we have the Val effect of it, too. I'm not going to use that. That's linked. We'll sell it. And sacrifice. Those are important later. Those fragments. And was that a long dead end just to go to that? That is too funny. And where is the place? Is it what am I looking for in here? I don't know. Is this the... Oh, wait a second. I've done this before. I remember, guys. The map rolled very similar to this, and I didn't see this little thing right here. And if you want, go back 10 seconds by pressing J or K or J on your keyboard, and you'll see that little thing. This is the way. I'm glad I noticed that, because I made the same mistake on my last playthrough. Ooh, there's an essence up this way. Jump in the middle. Don't sit on the ring is bad. Inside the ring is safe. Outside the ring is safe. But on the ring it drains your mana to 0. And then you can't do anything. Well, I can do stuff still. If you're a user of mana, it's bad. And where'd he go? Ooh, I think looks like some blood things. Yeah, if we hit... Oh, what did we get? A cleaver. We'll look at it. I don't think we're going to use it, but we'll look at it. Cleaver. Okay. This is a level 16 item, so it would be for leveling. Adds physical damage, fire damage, increased attack speed, fire resistance, movement speed, curses enemy with flammability. That's a great leveling one-hander. That'd be a lot of fun for people, but not me, because I don't get to. Movement speed, nope. Okay. On away we go. I'll take the scepter and the coin. And what is that? 30% increase? Nope. And away we go. This act is kind of long too, so prepare yourself for a longer act with lots to do in it. But it's fun. You get lots of stuff and lots of skeletons out there. Doors open. I mean, look at this map. It's just one of the maps in this act, and it's a long ways around. The Lunaris Temple. Level 2 is a big, because we got to go down here far, and then kind of like to the right and around. And let's destroy that guy. Oh, there's something we got dropped right here. Is it that? And oh my gosh, we're full again. Seriously. But I need the stuff. What is that doing to... Oh, I was going to look at the buff for it so I knew. Well, let's go drop a bunch of stuff off. I like this depoting. I've done it before, but this is... I'm really, really doing it a lot. Sunder, okay, whatever. And that puts it there. Phase run. I want to use this as a life... there's a way you can trigger that to happen automatically, so I want that. Let's go back in here. Hi, purple foot. And away we go. We're going to take this. And for some reason, I think it's this way. Holy moly. Yep. A little hard to see with all those guys coming at us. Oh, door right here. And jump up here. And here we go. We'll take this, and here's the fight. Let's dive in and do this. 1, 2, 3. And let's oh my gosh, guys. The single target damage is through the roof. We're going to work on our splash damage so we can kill big packs even faster. That's a quest item. We'll just sell all that, and I think there's a... Yep, and there is. Did you see how fast everything just dropped? Ooh, minions? Something minions I saw in there. Let's go find out what that was. Let's go to town, and let's go to our hideout first. I saw minions on the crafting. What minion thing can we do on there? This is exciting. Please be something awesome. I might even scout. We've got a couple of scours. I might like scour off some life or something to get... Can we do anything? There'd be some life, maybe. I'd put minion stuff on there if we can. Oh boy, come on. Anything here? Cold and... I don't know. Okay. Step 1. Depot. Oh gosh. Got problems. We gotta go to our... Another dump tab. I will do this in the off... Not the off season, but the off thing. Let's go and look up minion. Oh, gotta expand that. Oh. There. Everything's expanded. Let's type in minion and see if it comes up. Minion. Minion. Increased damage. Is there a different level? No, that's 3 chaos if I were to add minion. And that's a prefix? And it looks like only on gloves? No. And that's only on amulets and rings? Minions have resistance to all. Minion maximum life. And movement speed. That's tempting. More, faster, go faster. And this is... Why is that? Why is that? 31 to 51 increased damage. Oh, that's on a weapon. But it looks like a... Can we do that? No, it's blanked out because we don't have enough spots for it. Can we just put it on here? Maybe, kind of, sort of? Well, maybe. What are we going to get rid of? Minion speed, breeding frenzy, carrion golem. He'll go away, but we can get him back. Oh boy, guys. We can actually do this. That's 4... Is that... I think that's augments? Let's see what it'll actually cost. Yeah, it's those. We have 32. Yeah, that's fine. And I hope it's... It should be for all our minions. And I'll test that in Path of Building or whatever. Just to double check. But minion, where's minion on here? Minion? We'll search by minion again. Show me anything minion related. There we go. We can craft it. Let's do it. Craft. did we get a good one? Almost the best roll. Cool. And can I do something on here too? We could have done minion more life, but I added energy shield or energy and armor to it. We'd have to scour it. The item has another. Oh, it doesn't. It has too many suffixes already on it. Oh no! We took the strength item off. Here is a. This is good that we should. You get to see this. We took the strength item off, and now we can't put it on because it has strength. We can't put this back on here. Oh, we could take this off and do it. I think that would allow us to do it. And then that would activate that again. And then that activates that. But let's say you couldn't put it on and you're trying to. You'd put a strength ring on. A better strength ring. And then you'd put that on. And you'd do it that way. Or you just take that off and put it on like that. You could do it that way as well. But if it was something else holding us back, you could take that out and that out. There's different ways you could do it. It's usually gem related. So in this case it was. That gem required so much strength, and now we have enough to put it on. Okay. Alrighty. And so, where are we at? We have more damage. I'm going to confirm in Path of Building, if I can remember, to go check. And what I'll do is I'll take this weapon off, and I'll check the damage. And I can even negate that minions deal 33. It's got to affect them. I really do. I think it does. There's no way it wouldn't. And what do we have? The carrion golem. We'll get him back. There you go. And we have our regular golem. Yeah, our golems are not dying, guys. They're surviving all these fights, so I haven't had to recast them. The skeletons I have to recast because they're temporary. We are doing really well. We got a whole crew here. They're staring at us. Oh, did I have my... Yeah, I did. I have my specters up. It's still those guys. They haven't died from that way back in that other map. And what are we working on? We are working on this whole setup. We're working through here. We're in good shape. Let's take a look at this. These are the two things we have to get. The Ankh is this way. So we are in good shape. What I will do is, between episodes, I'm going to get rid of, clear out this. I mean, this is silly, guys. But I need the, how many, I got 100 of them. Yeesh. I'll be rolling a lot. I won't be reluctant to roll. Let's say that. Yeah, this has to be cleared out. We might find some good stuff in here. And if I do, I will set it in I'll call it a show tab. Let's do that. And we've just moved it to the front and show. That'll remind me to show you guys that. It'll be in that tab once we ID all this stuff. Alright, sounds good. And we're off, and I'm uploading lots of videos, and I'll be trying to do probably 2 a day to release them to get us caught up, because I'm way up here in this episode, and I think we're back on episode 3 or 4. So I'll release episode 4 later today, which is the same day as I released episode 3. And if you subscribe or like or comment, that really helps as well. And enjoy. And I'm trying to speak very clearly. I'm hoping, beyond hope, that I can speak clearly and enunciate. I'm trying really hard, because I appreciate it when the YouTubers that I watch are clear and enunciate. It's hard to do when you're talking this long. It really is. But I try. Have a good one and enjoy. We're getting very strong, guys. And we're just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Probably like 10 times as strong as we are now. Easily. It'll be crazy. Oh boy.